Kandi Tucker, or should we say Burress, has filed for divorce from Todd Tucker. Yeah, Kandi and Todd, it's all over. But this marriage, in my opinion, was over before it even begun. Was this marriage a fake marriage and doomed from the start? Let's talk about it. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, subbies. What me waganis them. Wagwan, everybody. Wagwan. Hope everybody is well, doing well. Life is lifing good for you. Yes. Welcome back to the channel, guys. And if this is the first time you're popping in, please stay, stop, subscribe, click on the notification bell, click all, so that when I drop the video, you get the call. Yes, guys, first off, let's fling out the disclaimer, because we're talking about the big wigs today. Yes. Everything I've heard, it's alleged. It's just an opinion. I don't know if it's all true. So guys, yeah man, I've been hanging out in the YouTube streets them. Yeah. And me take a wrong turn and me end up in Georgia, Atlanta. And yeah. Or is it Atlanta, Georgia? Atlanta, Georgia, guys. And guys, let me tell ya. Boy, I just got a sweet notification in my phone. I just got to say, yeah. But guys, let me tell ya. So me down at Atlanta the first time I got there, you know. And me I hang round and boom, news drop, Kandi and Todd. Marriage done, Kandi filed for divorce. But like, I'm not shocked. I am not shocked that they are divorcing. You know what I'm interested in? The tea now. What was the real news? What was really going on behind the scenes? Because their marriage was doomed from the start. My opinion, from watching Real Housewife of Atlanta, their marriage, to me, alleged, but it's my opinion I formed from the show, was complete fake. You could see it was fake, but I just never knew the backstory. I never knew the backstory. So, if you run over to my community page, guys, I post about 2-3 videos of other bloggers who know the diaspora, who have tea on the backstory. I posted their videos. Go and watch them and come back and tell me what you think. Or if any of my viewers and subscribers watch Real Housewife of Atlanta, tell me what you think. Yeah? So, I watched Real Housewife of Atlanta from season 1, episode 1. And I've actually rewatched it 2 times already from season 1. That's how much I love it. Yeah? And of all the housewives what come into that show, I never took to Kandi, you know. I never took to Kandi. I don't know why. There was something about her and I never took to her. Me not say nothing wrong with her. She's probably a very nice lady. But for all the characters I never took to Kandi. It's like, even though Kenya drives me mad, I still like Kenya, if you know what I mean. I never took to Kandi. So anyway, and I'm telling you, I really feel it's a feeling. We have 6 senses, and I feel like me have 7 or 5 senses. But I feel like I can whenever I don't take to someone, down the line, the reason shows up. Anyways, Todd and Kandi got married on the show and everything, right? But now, when you listen to them other bloggers, Phaedra is the one that set them up. Todd came to work on Real Housewife of Atlanta. This is what, remember, everything is alleged, right, guys? Come in and know. This is what they're saying in the streets. Todd came to Real Housewife of Atlanta as a production manager and start work, right? And it's Phaedra, them say out there, I heard, Phaedra introduce, get to know, I don't know how, but you know, as Phaedra going at the mix and set up Kandi and Todd. The bloggers are saying Todd weren't even really interested in Kandi. He wasn't interested in Kandi. And then allegedly it came to light he already had a woman. Because the woman must have come out and say, Todd dropped her to enter his life with Kandi. So all of that was going on. Because we're going to get back to the Phaedra and the Kandi business, you know. Yeah? So when I heard that, I was shocked. I said, Phaedra introduced. And then I get to realise, you know, really and truly, all these people from Atlanta, them all know one another, years in the streets, probably all went same high school kind of thing. They all know each other, yeah? Then them start make it, Atlanta get big, everybody start put them toe in the water. But Kandi's been around for years. Kandi's written things for Destiny's Child, and I don't know if she wrote for Beyonce, but Kandi's written music for a whole heap of people, and yeah. Even though she never made it as the greatest singer solo herself, but she's done a lot of music. She's been around a long time behind the scenes before she entered into the pop group and ROH. But anyways, them two get introduced to each other. And then Kandi's mum, Mama Joyce, even on the show, so I can form my opinion from the show. From ROH, the show, what is edited, it couldn't hide. Kandi's mother never liked Todd. She never want Kandi to marry Todd. It was big storyline, and them signed contracts, so them have to go with the storyline. Right? Remember, you know, these people's life playing out in public, but edited. Yeah? So, Mama Joyce never want Kandi to marry Todd, and she insisted Kandi do a prenup. At first, maybe Kandi wasn't even going to do a bloody prenup. And it was her mum, Mama Joyce, prenup. And then she went, and them says she made an ironclad prenup, and that's what they're saying now. The prenup she made was ironclad. These bloggers said now in the streets trending that in the prenup says if their marriage break up, everything where Kandi have, what is Kandi's, like, excuse me guys, got a little cold, like what Kandi had from before the marriage, or what his name, the Depan and our house and Alan sitting. Everything what Kandi have is hers. That's what the prenup said. And he will get no alimony on it. The prenup also said if their marriage break up, him to come out of our house within 30 days. That's what the blogger said the prenup said. Right? The prenup's supposed to be ironclad. In the show, Todd was vexed. Todd did not want to sign this prenup. Up till a couple of days before the marriage, the prenup still don't sign. Candidate in a real housewife, a ball, she don't know if she'll get married because he didn't want to sign it. So all this is coming out now, the real tea, the real stories behind it. But in the end, he signed it because the bloggers are saying he signed it because he wanted his foot in the door. He wanted to be known. He wanted to, the links, you understand? He wanted to what do you call it? Connect with the people them in Atlanta. What do you call it? It's soon going to come in my head, the right word, right? But he wanted to be known in Atlanta. But the way the bloggers chat it is like, but he had to give up his manhood to be Kandi's husband because everything was on her terms. If he wanted his foot in the door, it's like he had to give up his manhood. And them things played out in Real Housewife because he did come like one house husband. Most of the time he's home with the 2 young kids and stuff like that. That's how they edited it out into the public. That's how they made us see it, right? So anyway, there's all of that. And then the blogs are saying that he never even really fancied Kandi, nothing. There was no sexual attraction really to him, to Kandi. It was just all about the Benjamins, the fame, the hype, all of that, right? Kandi, she make a lot of money through Bravo, guys. They had spin-off series. They had a whole series on the marriage. They had next spin-off series, all of that. So they had all them things to play out in the media. It's a whole farce. It's all fake. It's all fake, right? My opinion, he never loved Kandi. And then, I don't know, did she ever love him? She went on Real Housewife of Atlanta, single, and hunt down husband, right? And the bloggers are saying their marriage is so contractual, it's like, we have to get married and play it like this. And that's what they done, and he done it. And maybe that's why Mama Joyce as well never won it, because she knew it was all showbiz. Mama Joyce, she knew it was all a showbiz thing, and you're not meant to play with marriage like that. Maybe that's why. And when she knows that, she's not going to respect that man who's taking up that mantle, because she know that man will love her daughter. Yeah. So, prenup. I have to big up Mama Joyce for that. At the time when I said she should have a prenup, have the prenup. I think any man or woman that's really got their wealth and build their status before marriage especially, they should prenup up their things. Anything them and the wife make after, fair enough, or them and the husband, fair enough. But if you've got all your estate and all what Kandi had, of course you need a prenup, right? They got 2 kids together. Kandi got Riley, a kid from a previous relationship, and then she got 2 kids with Todd. One of the kids she had with Todd is a surrogate baby. And I'm sure they were talking about having another surrogate, but it showed all out in the show. Todd wasn't into the surrogacy thing. He weren't into it, But she pressed it. They had a beautiful little girl that had their baby. Excuse me, guys. Whoa, if you see me cough a little bit, guys, excuse me. I've got a little bit of a cold. So anyways, yeah. So they have these kids, right? And they done surrogacy, and now it's coming out how, Todd did not even bond with the baby. It took a long while before he could bond with the baby and all these kind of things. May I tell you, when money can do and turn people head, because he didn't really want it. And the funny thing about it, they go for surrogacy because it's fashion, in my opinion, an alleged, but my opinion. It's not like they went and done surrogacy because anything wrong with Todd or anything wrong with Kandi. Todd had a baby from previous relationship too. He's got a girl from a previous relationship. The bloggers are saying in the streets there was no romance, there was no passion, them hardly do anything, and she wasn't getting pregnant. So they done it that way, because the first child they got together, she didn't have surrogacy. Yeah? The bedroom work dry up between them. That's what the streets are saying. So I'm just reporting what I heard. Right? Now, Kandi, you see it in the show that she's very promiscuous. Kandi very promiscuous. Them would I call out, they're freaking these people in at everything like so. Yeah. Them in at everything. Them like man and like woman, them like threesome, them like dungeon, them like orgy, all kind of things. We see some things play out in Real Housewife of Atlanta. Them have to black it out, then can't even show we. Yeah? The things what these people get up to. Him love strip club and she love stripper. That's what they're saying in the streets, and that's how she behaves. Right? And threesomes, the blogs are saying that they brought someone else into the bedroom. There's one person, Pantom, or what the person name? One person name keep calling up. And you see her in videos like that might be the third person. And kid you not, the third person might not have been for Todd. The third person might have been for Kandi. It might not have been Todd who needed that. You understand? That third person could have bring in to satisfy Kandi. Alleged. Me no know. So, and Kandi and Todd, by the way, isn't even their real government names. So, it's okay to use it, I suppose. So, well, everyone else's. Anyway, guys, we just had chat. And then, if you guys watch Atlanta Housewife, remember the big hullabaloo with Phaedra and Kandi and the dungeon business and Portia? Eh? They said that Kandi had dungeon under her house. It was alleged, and all kind of thing are going in there. All kind of thing. It all came out on the show, and on the show it was alleged that people were dropping things in our people drinks and thing, and I buzz them up. Forget the SCX and all of them sitting there, and it all came out in Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't even have to say alleged, it was just alleged that Kandi them knew what they were doing and what they were doing. It was a big thing, me say. It was the best in a show discussion on Real Housewives of Atlanta when Portia dropped that Phaedra told her Kandi does that. And then you think it's just surface level they're arguing, but no. Phaedra know Kandi from long time. Apparently and allegedly, and introduced Todd to her. Yeah. These people know one another when nobody and up in a somebody, and when them reach the show, them bring their friends and one another and bring them along. Listen to me. So, listen, I don't know. I think a whole lot of messy stories are going to start surfacing. Even Cynthia, big well Cynthia, start to wander with Kandi on the shore. Cynthia, you know, started to get all freaky deaky now. Wow, experiment with woman and all kind of thing. These are things what played out on the actual show. Yeah. If you want something to watch Real Housewives of Atlanta from the beginning. Come right up. Yeah. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Kandi coated nights. Kandi. And after the big argument over the dungeon, where Kandi ball and guan, Phaedra get kicked off a Real Housewife of Atlanta. For a long time, she's back now. Yeah. After the big thing, you know what Kandi got do? Kandi got make dungeon. She make a real dungeon. And was having dungeon nights on the show. With stripping and all of that. She have a business called Kandi Coated Nights. Where you can get all kind of sex toys and all kind of sitting. She used to have a podcast show with the Kandi Coated Nights. I think, I know it was Kandi Coated Nights. I think it was Kandi Coated Nights. She have restaurants and all kind of business, you know, guys, but she very promiscuous and into, boy, I mean, I know. She into sex with a passion. Yeah. With a passion. So I was surprised, to be honest, to know that she was the one filing for divorce. I thought it would have been him. Because also within their marriage, you see it play out in the show. She's always doing something. Kandi always have project. If I'm singing, this or that, or this or that. She always have something doing. And then they got 2 young kids, and Todd is the one left behind in Atlanta and have to deal with the kids while she's off all over the world doing what she's doing. Even while she busts this divorce case, she's going to be in Broadway or something in the theatre doing shows, and he will be home with the kids. God even know if she got home for Christmas. You understand? So, I don't know. Then the talk about all the child support or alimony and all that in a divorce, and the streets are saying she'll be paying him child support because he's the one always with the kids. she'll be paying him child. Me say, me have to keep up with this, because it's a tea. It is a tea. Not that they're divorcing, because that marriage wasn't real. In my opinion, it could have been real, but my opinion, it never looked real. He want to get his foot in the door. She want husband for the show. He looked like him never really liked she much at all, and she tried to love him. She would have taken peace. I don't know, maybe she did catch feelings for him. I don't know. I think she did. Knowing women, right? Knowing us woman. But that's it, guys. We're going to keep up with it. Go in my community posts and listen to them Americans talk about these two. I was shocked. Them even bring up T.I. wife name. What's she name? That's Kandi, best friend, you know. And say, oh, she's, you know, her friends, them are liking up where Kandi come out and said she's getting divorced. Her friends are liking up her comments. They're liking up Kandi's videos. Yeah, them happy she had left Todd. Because also, the word in the streets, alleged from over here, we don't know a thing, he's one of them man, apparently one blogger's thing says he slept with over 40 women in his marriage. That's what one blogger's title, their thumbnail says. And he love hang out in strip club. Them man love strip club. Kirk with Kirk and Rashida. The whole of them, the whole of Atlanta. It's on my bucket list, but I'm afraid, although complete tourist to write it. Atlanta, but me da love go see. I'm telling you, boy. There's something else. And even since the divorce thing now, video come out, look like him did their strip club, me no know, with woman, video come out. And then they had a podcast thing that the two of them was doing, like their own little reality thing at home with their makeup artists. And there's a lot of tea and shade in those podcasts that they threw at each other. So all these things are starting to resurface, and yeah. And I don't know if there was a rumour about him and one of the makeup artists one time, or it could have been her or the three of them. Oh boy, me no know, boy. Mix up a mess, guys. So me say, let me come chat about it a little bit, and let's see where this goes and what comes out and what's the real truth behind these two. And that Miss Kandi, cause them say Kandi not shy, you know. Them say that from a long time. Kandi's not shy, right? She's very friendly and very well known in Atlanta. Pick sense out of nonsense. She's not a shy girl. Yeah, that's what the streets have always said. She's been around the block a whole heap of times. That's what they say. I don't know. Yeah? So let's see what comes out of all of this. But the marriage, divorce, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised. None at all. Guys, like, share, subscribe. And when there's some more tea, I'll come back to spill it. Wagonets, I'm out.